Hi everyone, welcome back to Shalama Craft. I am here to share with you guys and work in my Chunky Monkey for a little bit. I haven't been working on it for a couple days, so I am going to show you guys what I'm doing. I am doing the edges of my Chunky Monkey, and I'm cutting bits and pieces out of magazine. And I went ahead and I did a few pages. You can see how beautiful that looks. So I went ahead and I did most of the middle part. So what we're gonna do now, I am gonna show you guys how I did this here, because we're gonna cover the whole page now, the whole edges. So this one I will call Shalama Juicy Edges for her Chunky Monkey. Chunky Monkey Juicy Edges. So I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna do it, how I am going to do it. So what I did, I went ahead and I put a middle part here, and I'm gonna add pieces to the end, random pieces. I just go in my scrap box and I got this pieces over here, and I'm just gonna cut pieces, and we'll cut this in two. I'll take the white part out, and we're gonna do my Shalama Juicy Edges, because this is made out of scraps, magazine scraps. So I am going to call this Shalama Juicy Edges, because I am going through my magazine, and we are going to add pieces to my pages, and that's the glue my husband buy for me. So I am using this glue, and it works really good. So I am not matching up my pages. I don't care about the color because it's a junk journal, and I am gluing it. You guys could see me. I am gluing it. So I'll flip this over back, and we will glue some Shalama Juicy Edges on here. So these are my old magazines and advertisement that comes in the mail. I saved it, and I am doing my edges, Shalama Juicy Edges. So we are going to do this one too. So just add pieces here and there, and we'll get this baby looking beautiful without you knowing it. And then I was planning on oh yeah, I could use that piece there, doesn't matter. And I will go ahead and not go ahead, I will show you guys when I am going to I don't know the word I'm looking for right now, but right now we're doing Shalama Juicy Edges and my Chunky Monkey. Shalama Juicy Edges and Chunky Monkey. So we don't need do we need to add? No, do it now. We need bright color. I got a box over here full of garbage. So we're gonna cut, I am going to cut some pieces. These are all magazine pieces. So I have a garbage bag right next to me. What I don't want goes in the trash. And my husband gonna put it out. And I am cutting, and we are adding it to the pages, to my juicy edges, Shalama Juicy Edges. Let me put this here because I gotta flip back and forth to get to the pages. And I am not matching up the color. If you guys know this, I am not matching up the color. I am just going with the flow. Once I get to start painting it, it should be fine. So I am not worrying about, as long as my edges, Shalama Juicy Edges is on there. And then we'll go from there. So I am gluing pieces. So today is Saturday and I am down in my craft room working on my Chunky Monkey. I love working on it. I have Chunky Monkey and I have Life Journey. I haven't done nothing to my Life Journey in a while, so I have to go back to it and figured out I have to get all the pages ready first, and then I will start putting it together. So right now I am doing my Chunky Monkey, so it's fun working in my Chunky Monkey. So what I'll do, I'll cut this in a couple strips because I got this here. And if you guys notice, I am taking out the white part of it because I don't want the white part of it. We are covering this book. I am getting this book ready and to do my collage in inside of my Chunky Monkey. So right now we're getting Chunky Monkey ready for all the pictures and collaging and what I want to do in here. So I am going to stick this. We're gonna do a few pages, and I should do this side too, so when I flipped it, I don't have to flip it back. So I am doing Shalama Juicy Edges. I call this Shalama Juicy Edges. So, and hey, if you can't come up with something, find something to come up with. It's fun. So I came up with Shalama Juicy Edges, and I go through my magazine and I collect scraps. So my magazine scraps is making my Shalama Juicy Edges. Like I forgot to do this over here. So this is my Shalama Juicy Edges. So yeah, today is Saturday. I'm down in my craft room. My husband is watching. He went to work and he came home. And the kids are up. They're watching TV. Like wherever I got excess, I'll cut it off later once it dries, the glue dries. So I am going to do, oh, this is beautiful. This raised up, okay. I am going to put that down there. And we're gonna put this baby down here. And if you guys notice, I don't care about the color combination. This will make it Shalama Juicy Edges. I am not gonna match the color and anything right now because I have plans to make it the way I want to make it. So I am going to find another page. Like this page here has some nice tan color, and I'm just cutting it in strip, cutting it in two, cutting it in two, and we are going to glue. Oh shoot! You guys are not seeing what I'm doing, are you? So I'm gonna glue this here. I'm gonna glue another piece over here, and we'll just stick that over there. flip this baby over. And we are gluing over here. So we got that. And some more. So yeah, today it was nice out. The snow is melting away, so that's a good thing. It's pretty nice out today. Yesterday was pretty nice out too, even though we have all that snow. It was pretty nice out. I had to go yesterday. My husband worked from 6 to 6, so yesterday my neighbor, I have so really beautiful neighbor. My neighbor take my kids to school, and she came and picked me up, and we went to go get both of the kids from school in the afternoon, and she dropped me back home, and it was like really nice. You have to have a wonderful neighbor like that to do that for you. So I love my neighbor. They're one of a kind, and they're both old, retired. So yes, we have a wonderful neighbor. I love my neighbors, and they're across the street from me, from where my house is. So we're like not like we're opposite each other. So we share the holidays. We share stuff every holidays. They give the kids Easter, Christmas, Halloween, and if my neighbors, they sometimes brings over like a ham or something for Thanksgiving, and you know, stuff like that. So yeah, they're really, really good. Really, really good. I love that. I have wonderful neighbors. Wonderful neighbors. You can't ask for better than that. So we are doing juicy edges. So I am trying to see that I don't want to miss any pages. Look how beautiful that looks. Beautiful, beautiful. So since we got this, I don't want to throw that away. I am going to cut it and use it. Like this pieces here, I am going to use it. I just cut it in a strip, and I'll use it. Hey, it's Shalama Juicy Edges. We'll go this way because I decided to come up with a name for it. So it's Shalama Juicy Edges. So guys, I am doing my Chunky Monkey Shalama Juicy Edges on my Chunky Monkey. I think this glue that my husband got for me is like really, really, really good. And it has I used this like almost 4 days already, and it still have a lot of glue in there. So I think I might pick up me a couple more of these because it's worth it for $1. I am going to buy me some more of it. So guys, did anybody started their Chunky Monkey? I know there's a video out there about Fatty Patty and something else, but I started Chunky Monkey because I know a lot of people doing Fatty Patty, and there's a few names out there I think, but this is my Chunky Monkey, and we're gonna do a few more pages on my Chunky Monkey. Okay, so like pictures that I don't like, this will be beautiful over here. All I have to do, just cut this off. So we got that. We can put that in too. That's garbage. Cut that in two. So we got some. We're getting somewhere. I am just not cutting really perfectly. I am fussy cutting, and like you guys see, I get the ragged edges on it. So, and sometimes I look for the word to, like sometimes I keep the words if it means something. So I have a bunch that I gotta fussy cut. Okay, we're gonna do this. I think it's too dark. What do you guys think? Is this too dark? For this page? I think so. We'll leave that for a different page. I don't want too dark because the page already dark. I don't want to add too much of the darkness to it. These are some that I punched with the punch that I bought. I was experimenting on them. So let me see what else I could find in my junk. I have a lot of junk in here. So obviously I can't find anything more in this junk pile for now. So what I will do, let me see what I got here. I have these. I could use those too. So I'll put these back in here. I have like 3 boxes, maybe 3 to 4 boxes of junk that I go through, and I have to make. My son came up with a name, so I have to make that one, and my daughter came up with a name, so I have to work in that one. So I got like, I am working on a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'll use this here. That's pretty good. I'll keep the word. And we'll just do this. And we're gonna do like 4 more pages. And we're gonna be all. We're gonna do this. Oh, this one white one. We'll just chop that into. Okay, so we'll do this one. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. So we're gonna add this here, and where's the other one? We'll just do this one here. So yeah, I went ahead and I did like part of the edges, and I was gonna show you guys how I put it. The Shalama Juicy edges. Wait a minute. Let's do pages. So I was going to show you guys how I put the Shalama Juicy edges together. Once it dries, I am going to come back and clean up, or just I will come back and clean up some of the edges that's hangs over the other side, I mean in the front. So I will come back and do those. So it's not a big deal for me. And like I said, this is Shalama Juicy edges. So we are juicing up this baby. This is my Chunky Monkey and Shalama Juicy edges. I know I keep saying it more than one time, isn't it? I don't care. It's gonna get paint. Some of them gonna get paint over anyway. When I started to do my collaging inside of it, I think I did 2 pages together there, and I am not I think so, so I'll just leave it together like that. I'm not gonna bother with it, so which is fine. It is my Chunky Monkey. Guys, there is that's how I did. Like I did part, like I did like halfway. Like on all the page, I just did this part here. And all of the page, see? Now what I'm doing, I am going back, like some of them, like this one here, I did that page, I did this page, I did this page, and I gotta go back and cover all these little edges, like this one, yeah, this one, I gotta go back and cover all of them with the Shalama Juicy Edges, so that gives me a head start, so I know where I left off from here. So I'll show you guys the difference. There is my Chunky Monkey Shalama Juicy Edges. So when I come back, I will not do anything. When I come back, we're gonna work on the edges together. So this is my Shalama Juicy Edges Chunky Monkey. That's how I am gonna be doing my Chunky Monkey, and it's coming out beautiful from where I started. It's a book, a furniture book, magazine, I mean. It's a furniture magazine, so I love it. And my Shalama Juicy Edges is coming out really beautiful, and I love it. So when I come back, I will show you guys, we will do some more juicy edges, and we're gonna finish it up together with the juicy edges, and then we will start putting pieces together and collaging and whatnot into it. So here you go, guys. That's Shalama Juicy Edges for my Chunky Monkey. And if you guys like this video, please like, share, subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching and so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye. Have a great one.